maybe like 6-7 minutes. Thank you so much for the question, and I understood half of your question in English. You're doing good. And I think throughout this tour, I think this school, like students are really bold and speaking up in English. Like it doesn't matter like how much you know or not, because you're a student, so you're learning right now. So even you make mistake, doesn't matter. So even like college, maybe some college, I think you're better here. It's a high to run. So yeah, keep on doing that. And yeah, your question is really important. How like this Chinese Communist government like policy of migration to the Tibetan area. Right now in Tibetan area, mostly it's a military, which is like directly sending by the government. And we came to know that many of the military people also don't want to stay in Tibet, because Tibet is for Tibetan, we are from highland, and they face also problem, and they also feel like going back to their family. But even then, PLA military are heavily paid by government. A graduate student working in city or Beijing and Shanghai, someone in the military coming to Tibet, sent by government, the salary is higher. So you can imagine how government really push. And those many Chinese right now who are coming are mainly tourists. Tourists, okay, there are so many tourists. And there are many like businessmen, small kind of business, running small business. Of course, like they are, especially in the city. But in the village, the majority are Tibetans. But in the city, Chinese are becoming more and more and more, and we are concerned about that. But one really good thing which is now starting inside Tibet is, as I mentioned before, is like non-cooperation movement. Like from household to household, Tibetan people start supporting Tibetan business. It doesn't matter whether you know or not. That way, I think it doesn't appreciate more like Chinese coming in. Of course, it's really difficult for them to directly challenge the policy of the government. If they protest, they will be arrested. But what they can do as a people is not cooperating those things. And after 2008, many Chinese who came to Tibet have started living in some of the villages, some of the cities. I mean, in small cities, I'm saying. Because they thought that this is not a place where they have to be, because this is something even like not really a business point of view. A businessman will do investment where there is a security, where they can make profit. And they see that Tibet is a troubled place, where Tibetans are protesting and all those things. So only like some big businessmen are more like into the investment with the support of the state. But people who come, they're more like going back and just coming here, earning money. But of course, it's also a threat for our own kind of culture and identity. I'm agree to that. But what people are doing inside Tibetan people, it's so amazing that how they start this kind of non-cooperation, civil disobedience movement, like from small town to village, and that way they are trying to protect their own identity. And also like, this is a level of the non-violence movement. I think it can go further and further and further.
最一开始还是觉得你们很棒，因为你们比起我们过去在好几场的台大啊，然后还有什么呢？花莲、台东啊，高师大、台南大学、台南女中，就是你们都比他们表现得更棒，因为你们都展现得非常宽阔的视野，然后用英文讲话，然后就是他觉得反正你们知道多知道少都没有关系，反正你们是学生，你们就是在学习。好，然后回答问题呢，就是说现在吐蕃今天大部分都是军警人员，但是其实他们并没有很想待在这个地方，因为西藏高原就地理科学的，它是一个高原，它只属于吐蕃人民他们天生与生俱来的那个血液跟他们的身体，就是适合在那个地方居住，并不是我们汉人的。但是可以从中国的政策看到，中国政府付给了这些军人很高的薪水，甚至比他们在北京或上海所得到的薪水还要高，所以他让很多人愿意到西藏去工作。那另外一方面是旅游客，就当然很多旅游客来这个地方，那造成了很多生意人也会到中国，到境内西藏境内来做生意。那在城市的确中国人的比例越来越高，但是在乡村，最大多数依然还是吐蕃人。那就像他刚刚所说，他很相信不合作运动，或是就是不合作运动的重要性，就是从家庭开始，就以家庭为单位开始，他们开始支持吐蕃人自己卖的东西，支持吐蕃人自己种出来的东西，支持吐蕃经济。那 2008年开始呢，其实中国人慢慢的开始离开了吐蕃境内，回到中国他们自己的土地上。其实，因为他们那些商人发现，其实吐蕃并非真的可以就是赚取生意。就是并非真的可以获得利润的地方，因为这些年来不断的发生各种的抗争，所以这样情势很不稳定。所以对于一个只想获利的生意人来说，其实那并不是一个很适合的地方。那当然就是在大城市的话，会有很多那个大型的企业是由中国政府所支持的，会不断的投资，没有错。而且是没有错，但是他其实商人不断的离开，但他也说，其实商人不断的离开，来来去去，其实一定程度的会影响到吐蕃当地的文化。但是他依然相信，不合作运动是有它的影响力的，然后他也相信这样的运动是可以越走越远，越走越远的。最后一个问题。作为最后一个问题，有点紧张。其实问题很简单。好，刚才有一些问题，前面几位同学都已经问过了，所以我想要问的就是，你们在吐蕃境内，现在好像也没有吐蕃境内了哈。那就是在吐蕃的这种非暴力组织，除了学生的非暴力组织之外，还有哪一些的组织正在运作？然后还有平日大家的联络的网络是透过什么样的方式？好，这是第二个。然后其实还有一些，好，
那面对像四川啊、西藏现在本地里面的汉人，他们除了经济因素之外，要怎么样跟原本的吐蕃人想要回他们土地这件事情共存？因为我的意思是说，势必会有一些人抱持着如同台湾对于太阳花学运的不同立场一样。那这样子的时候，当吐蕃人本身有这样子的动力要去跟他们要回自己土地，以及要求吐蕃人的自由的时候，面对不同声音的时候，又是怎么样的反应？好，最后一个问题就是。再来就是刚才一开始的时候送给主任的那个白卷有什么样的象征意义？
好，谢谢。组织指的是西藏境内的组织吗？境内的，
境内或境外，对，
任何都可以，就介绍。
对。
然后土地是什么意思啊？你说土地是说藏人会有一些藏人要跟汉人拿回土地，然后
对，然后这样子的话，那些汉人的内部的这些人民，他们的立场是什么？
汉人内部吗？
对。
这个支持跟汉人住在一起，就是他们把汉人押回去，是这个意思吗？
对，就是如何把像四川原本
就是杂区的地方，
对，
他们觉得
归回汉人所有，
还是他们可以继续住在一起？
对，好，谢谢。
Since you asked 4 questions, so we're going to tackle one by one. He's going to take 2, I'm going to take 2. The question was introduce other NGOs in the Tibetan movement. There are many NGOs, organizations in the Tibetan movement that works for the Tibetan freedom struggle. One of the largest NGO and one of the NGO is what he said, Students for Free Tibet. He works on that book is basically based on different chapters. They have around 640 chapters. And then you have another organization, one of the largest organizations in the Tibetan movement is Tibetan Youth Congress. They are also the oldest one. and the largest one, they have around 30,000 members. And then we have another organization, one of the lead organization, it's a women's organization, Tibetan Women's Association, which is also quite very old, which is very active, and time and again they always conduct all these workshops for women empowerment, for legal issues, leadership training, and all these NGOs, even though they are different NGOs, they kind of contribute together. And I work for an NGO called International Tibet Network. So International Tibet Network is a collision of Tibet support group. We have around 198 Tibet support group all over the world, and I work as the Asia region coordinator. So in Asia alone, we have 48 Tibet support group, and in Taiwan we have 3 Tibet support groups. So what we basically do is, when you have all these different Tibet support group all over the world, we kind of bring all these different support group at one platform and carry out campaigns. As we were saying, there was a specific campaign on Tulu Wangchen, the political prisoner, freeing Tulu Wangchen. There's a campaign on nomads. So there are different campaigns that we work on. We coordinate among the NGOs, bring together at one platform and try to carry out campaigns. And this is the work of my NGO. And two of your questions, if you answer it.
前两，你们是12点要吃午餐吗？我先回答前面2个问题。第一个就是关于不同的组织，第一个很大的组织就是他待的 SFT， 就是你们 DM 上面有比较介绍的 Student for Free Tibet， 然后它在全世界有640个分部，台湾也有一个，所以如果你们听完这场演讲之后有感动，或是有想要做什么事情的话，就去按赞他们的粉丝页，然后他们会有各种不同的活动，就是你们可以去参加。那另外一个组织叫做简称叫 TYC， 然后全名叫做 Tibetan Youth Congress， 就是西藏青年议会，它是最老也是最大的组织，还有3万个会员。那另外一个叫做 TWA Tibetan Women Association， 就是女人，就是都是女，比较是吐蕃女人在参加的组织，妇女会，吐蕃妇女会。然后主要就是在培力女人的力量嘛，因为也许就是女人在社会上总是比较没有那么平等的时候，这个组织就专门在做这样的事情，关于法律的问题啊，关于培养出女性领导人这类的事。然后第二个问题说，这些组织之间如何沟通？就是答案就最好就是楼上的工作，它的工作的简称叫做 ITN， 全名叫做 International Tibet Network， 所以它是一个网络，就是串联不同的组织。在这个网络里面呢，总共有198个成员，全世界。那它是亚洲的执行长，所以亚洲有48Asia Director， 就是亚洲执行长。然后亚洲有48个团体，台湾有3个。那就在当问题就是在全世界有这么多不同的组织的时候呢，要如何在一个平台上面大家一起为同一件事情努力？比如说刚刚说到那个纪录片导演顿珠望清，就是他们就需要去统合这些不同的组织来为他做一些campaign， 就类似造势或是示威的活动，或者是说游牧民族定居的事情，像中国政府在强迫游牧民族不能再继续游牧了，你必须要定居在某一个固定的土地上面。那他们也为了这件事情而需要结合各种不同组织的力量，而让这个声音更大。好，接下来就没有吃午餐的话，他就可以继续回答下面2个问题。
Try to make it very short. Yeah, they complain of this. So you asked about the kara, and other question was? Okay. Yeah. Before that, as he mentioned about my organization, any one of you can join membership. It's both Tibetans and non-Tibetans together. So in US, it's like American. In India, it's like Indian. Here we have SFT Taiwan individually. Make sure you all put your email ID, okay? Then we can reach out and give you more updates. About Chinese and Tibetans living together, we have like many Chinese activists, lawyers, who try to fight case for Tibetan people. And we, as I told you, we feel Chinese people are our friend. And many Chinese people are misinformed, their history and everything. So that way we have to reach out to them. I think it's really positive, especially in the field of non-violence movement. We have to pull the pillars of support of the dictator. So Chinese people are also, in a sense, of course, when they are not saying anything, they are kind of supporting the regime. So we have to see how we can like pursue them and reach out, and that's really important. The other thing, kada, yeah, kada is we usually give it as a good wishes and blessing, and to like when we meet like lama or rinpoche, or it can be given to teacher, to students, like, and it's part of the greeting. And you can see here, this is dirty. Yeah, you can see here we have this some small diagram. This is like 8 lucky symbol. There are 8 lucky symbols, so it will take time if I say you can Google it. So it's considered as like auspicious, and white as a pure. So that's why we give it. And you want to translate? Do we need translation for that?
好，那个 SFT 台湾欢迎大家的参与，不管是中国人，就是如果想进一步参与的话，记得你的 email 是正确的，就是他们会主动联系你，或者你们自己去按赞都可以。那关于这个争议的问题，他是说他也认识很多中国律师或者中国的人权运动者，就同样是在为公平或者正义这件事情在奋斗，所以他一直在强调的事情是说，他们中国人是他们的朋友，是吐蕃人的朋友，所以共同要对抗的就是中国的政权。那如果有些中国的人会有不一样的想法，那只是因为中国人他们被媒体垄断给蒙蔽了，他们并没有真的获得正确的资讯，所以他觉得很重要的事情是需要让资讯不断的渗透到不同的中国人里面。那哈达它是一种祝福，然后可能来自于喇嘛或是我们常常会称的仁波切，就是比较不正确的程度就是活佛。那在上面有8种幸运的象征，如果还觉得没有时间了，所以你们可以自己去 Google。那就是它是一个很神圣的东西，然后它是白色，所以象征的很纯洁。那他现在也许要把这东西送给老师。